I need lights!
Marker!
Roll camera!
We have speed!
Action!
This is what fun looks like.
Welcome to the island of misfit toys.
Do you like football? Love it. Be aggressive! Passive aggressive!
That's Logan Lerman as Charlie, a freshman who's struggling through his first few days of high school. Yeah, he's not doing too good because, well, he doesn't really have any friends, and he's still dealing with a tragedy that happened this past summer. But he really wants to turn things around. He wants to have a good experience. And that starts to happen when he meets Patrick, played by Ezra Miller, and Sam, played by the lovely Emma Watson. Two seniors who think Charlie is kind of awkward and shy, but a nice kid, and start to look out for him in the new film, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Now, when Sam discovers about the tragedy that happened this past summer that Charlie's dealing with, well, she tells Patrick, and Patrick and Sam decide, okay, Charlie's now our new friend, and he's brought into the Misfit Toys, their Misfit Friend Toys, as you just saw in the scene. And yes, they're going to help him guide his school career. This first year of school is going to be guided by Patrick and Sam. They're going to teach him about life, about having fun, about first crushes, first loves, making out. And Charlie's going to experience it all with Patrick and Sam showing him the way.
What is she doing?
Don't worry, she does it all the time.
Do you think if people knew how crazy you really were, no one would ever talk to you?
Come on. Let's go be psychos together.
I really want to be a writer, but I don't know what I'd write about.
You could write about us.
Call it Slut and the Falcon. Make us solve crimes.
And everyone I love, pick people who treat us like we're nothing.
We accept the love we think we deserve.
You see things, and you understand. You're a wallflower.
I didn't think anyone noticed me.
The Perks of Being a Wallflower is a charming, sweet, sentimental, and at times dark coming-of-age story that is hands down one of the best of its kind to come along on the big screen in years. Part of that's due to the writing, and a big part of it is due to two standout performances. First up, Emma Watson. That's right. Done with the Harry Potter franchise, she has gone on and taken on the role of Sam, this sweet, caring, and damaged girl who at first really tries to look out for Charlie and takes him under her wing. Is going to be almost, his best friend and kind of, protect her in a way. You're going to help him through the trouble that is and the dark path that is high school. And then as it goes along, she starts to develop feelings for him that she didn't think she would feel for someone 2 years her junior. And at times her character's not even aware she's having these feelings. She's just reacting. And then she starts to realize, you can tell she starts to realize, oh, wait a minute. It's a wonderful performance. And it just proves what I've been saying for the last few years, that Emma Watson is one of the most talented young actresses of her generation. Second great performance in this, Ezra Miller as Patrick. He is perfectly cast as the extrovert who's done with high school, who's an outcast himself and is proud to be, and is the leader of the little misfit generation, and a surrogate big brother to Charlie. It's a memorable performance. Now we get to Logan Lerman as Charlie, who I've never really cared for, who's best known for Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Well, once I got past the fact that a 20-year-old going on 21 is playing a 15-year-old, which, trust me, is hard to swallow because he doesn't look 15. Once you get past that, it's actually actually better than that. Let's be fair. It's a solid performance. He captures really well the awkward, shy, brainy part of Charlie, and his scenes with Emma Watson are the best scenes he has in the film. She really raises his performance up, and part of that is because Charlie's head over heels for Sam. He's from, I think, the first time he sees her, and definitely after the car ride in the tunnel where she's standing up there just loving the song and letting the wind hit her face and her hair, and he's watching her. That's it. He's smitten. We know that she's his dream girl. It's going to be his first love, first crush, first everything. And, well, that's not hard to play when you're playing opposite Emma Watson in your 20s, I would imagine. But I also got to say, the movie captures and hits so many sweet, tender moments. So many scenes work. The writing, the directing, gotta say, big thumbs up to Stephen Chbosky, who wrote the book, who adapted the screenplay and directed it. Usually first-time directors have trouble with pacing a film. It's awkward, it's choppy, it's slow, it drags. None of that here. The movie moves at a nice clip. Some wonderful shots of Philadelphia, and they capture the era. This takes place in 1991. They capture the era, what the kids were working, how they talked, what they were wearing at school, and right down to the cover of the books. When they're reading To Kill a Mockingbird, you can see it's the cover that existed back then in 1991. Very good attention to detail. I was impressed. The only other drawback to the film is it gets very dark near the end. I've talked to people who read the book, and they told me, no, that's what's in the book. I thought it was getting a little too ordinary people on us, but other than that, I think it's one of the best films of the year. I think it is one of my personal favorites of the year. And if you've ever grown up and been a teenager, or you're being a teenager now, see this movie. It speaks to almost any generation. I love it. I can't recommend it enough, and I'm going to give it 3 out of 4 popcorns. See Perks of Being a Wallflower on the big screen. Don't miss it. We Care at the Movies. I'm Ken Finnerty, online and on the air every Sunday afternoon at 1 on Kogo.